Hello students. Now you can see these are the questions which I gave as homework on 18th. Alright. Now let me explain these questions and then we'll do one or two more question apart from that and few questions for homework. Now you all know we have already understood the sequence of solving the bracket, and we all know the innermost bracket is to be solved first. Now this is the small bracket which you can see is not there in this question. The next comes this curly bracket which we need to solve. Here we have a curly bracket. Now this is the question inside the curly bracket, and if you look at the question very carefully you will find that this big question is having two parts. One part is this and another part is this, because it is separated by a minus sign. So the portion which we have to solve is this part, out of which that big question is changed, is converted, or it is divided into small fragments or parts. Now in this we don't have to do anything for this part. Minus 7 divided by 7 is 1. Now we did not get the answer, so I am putting it inside the curly bracket. Then the rest of the thing, we don't have any option, we have to copy down as it is. Now again, we all know our work is still not complete, that is solving the curly bracket. We got the answer which is 14. Now we can remove the bracket, plus 7, and we have this box bracket remaining. So next step is to solve the box bracket. 14 plus 7 is 21. 82 minus 21, and that will be 61. So this is your answer for the first question. Now let's go for the next question. We have 75 divided by this big bracket. Inside that we have a curly bracket. Inside that also we have a small bracket. Now if you look at this big bracket, we all know that this is one part and this is another part, because this is separated by a minus sign. But no need, we can just go for the smallermost bracket, and that says we know the small bracket has also is a question where it is also divided into two parts. This is one part separated by a minus sign, and this is second part. This bracket needs to be solved. We have seen the question, we divided the question into small fragments, and each part will be a question in itself. So we have 15 minus 3 of 5 is to be solved. 3 5s are 15. Then we have no option, we have to write down exactly what is written. Divided by 75. Now we got the answer for this is 0. So we have 40 divided by 8 minus 0. And curly bracket. Okay, this bracket is solved. We have curly bracket here, and then we have 30 this. Now 40, we all know, if we look at the curly bracket, we have this part and we have this part. This is not going to affect you at all. So 4 divided by 8, it is 5. 5 minus 0. So this is your inside the curly bracket. Here we have 30. We had copied everything as it is. We got 5 from here, minus 30. We can remove the curly bracket because we got the answer, and then we have here 75. This is 25. That means it is 75 divided by 25, which is 3. So 3 is the answer. So you can check the answer. I asked you to do these sum. You can check whether every step of yours was right or wrong. Now let us look at the question number 5 which I gave. Let's see the innermost bracket, and here you can see we have 2 minus sign. So we just need to solve addition. Bodmas rule mein AS is the last option, and we all know we had been solving in the integer method. Now we know that 10 is positive, 4 is negative, and 2 is negative. Means 4 is the loss, 2 is loss, so total loss becomes 6. So it is minus 6. Minus 4 minus 2 is minus 6. So we are adding all the positive number, we are adding all negative number. This is the way I taught you to solve the addition and subtraction. We don't have any option, so we have to copy down the rest of the question as it is. Now here we got 18 minus 10 minus 6 is 4. Curly bracket, rest of the thing as it is. Next is 18 minus 4 is 14. From here we got 170, and we have this bracket 250 minus. So now I think you will be able to solve the last step. I am leaving it for you. Now let us look at this question. Question number 8. 4 of. Now we have this small bracket 4 of 4 plus 8. So if you look at this small bracket, we know we have two parts. We have this part and we have this part because it is separated by a plus sign. So 4 of 4 means 4 4s are 16 plus 8. So we did not get the answer, so I am putting it inside the bracket. Divided by 6 minus 28 divided by 7. So we have 24 divided by 6 minus 28 divided by 7. Now we know this whole question is divided into two parts. One part is this, another part is this, because the big part is divided into smaller parts by plus or minus sign, and we can see there is a minus sign here. So 24 divided by 6 is 4 minus 28 divided by 7 is also 4. So answer is 0. Now come to this question. Here I have given the same type of question, but it is in fraction. So any question, whatever you have studied so far, that can be asked. The type of number can be changed. We have done all these sums based on the whole number, but now you can even be given fraction, you can be given decimal, so be prepared. The rules, Bodmas rule, remain the same. So let us learn how to solve this type of question also. Now fraction, the rule is same, we all know that. Now let us quickly convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 1, 11 upon 2. Of, this is the smallest bracket and we know we have to solve this. So how do we solve? 5 3s are 15. We make 3 has become 15. So it has become 5 times. So 2 also becomes 5 times. 5 has become 3 times. So 3 also becomes 3 times. 5 became 3 times, 15. 3 became 5 times. So numerator also changes. This becomes 3 times, this becomes 5 times. Plus half divided by 5 by 11 plus 3 by 2 into 1 upon 5. So we have 5 2s are 10. 10 minus 9 is 1 upon 15. So we can remove this from the bracket because we got the answer. And let us write the remaining part as it is. So Now here we can see this is a big question which is separated by these two plus signs. That means we have three parts of this question. The first part is this, which needs to be solved. The second part is this, which also needs to be solved. And the third part is this. So let us solve all the three parts. Now we all know of means multiplication. So this multiplied by 1 upon 15. This is half, and division can be converted into multiplication by this method, plus 3 by 2 into 1 upon 5. So solve it. We got 30 here, 11 upon 30 plus 11 upon 5 2s are 10 plus 3 upon 5 2s are 10. So we got this fraction. Now we need to convert all of them in our denominator. I want to make them all of them same. So let us choose 30 as our denominator. Or you can say it is the LCM of 30, 10 and 10. So this remains the same. This has become 3 times, so 11 also becomes 3 times. This has become 3 times, so this 3 also becomes 3 times. Answer is 9 upon 30. Now we need to solve this. 11 plus 9 is 20. 20 plus 33 is 53 upon 30. So that means the answer is 30, ones are 30, and the remainder is 23 out of 30. So this is the answer. Now students, we have already learned how we can, instead of whole number, if we have fractions, how to solve that. The rule is same. Only thing is that instead of whole number, you have to solve the way a fraction is solved. Now these are 3 questions which I have given. I will be uploading it in the YouTube, but it will be uploaded on Tuesday. So yes, after I teach C and D section also. So this is the homework. If possible, you can take the screenshot and try the homework. Otherwise, you can try it on Tuesday. So you just learned how we can do the fraction, the simplification when we have fraction. So this is your homework and classwork.